I hope you love some theater because you are listening to Keith Price's Curtain Call. Ooh, child. So I came here, this is Keith Price from the Curtain Call, honey, and, you know, so they said, Keith, I got somebody I want you to talk to from the show Disaster, and I said, well, it needs to make sure, I don't care, there are two people that I want to talk to, one of which is a woman named Jennifer Simard, and the other woman I'm now sitting with, who, by the way, they killed me making me walk all the way up these freaking stairs at the Needleland Theater. Let me just put that out there. Like 3 flights of stairs. Lord have mercy. People don't, you need to know, you know what, this is why I'm so glad I'm in the press, because I don't have to climb up them stairs like that, Lord Jesus. But now I'm talking to, and I was telling her, because I was saving this intro, because it was coming to me as I was traversing up the stairs here, that not since Lena Horne here in the Nederlander Theater has a show picked up a new diva in Miss Lacretta Nicole in the show Disaster. How you doing?
Well, hello. How you doing?
I'm good. First of all, yes. You just, not since Lena Horne has there been a diva or walking through these halls giving me the sass and sassiness that Miss Lacretta does in the show Disaster.
What a compliment. Oh, my God.
You know what? And I say that with true honesty because, again, I have the luxury of coming to see so many productions, and when I get to see them, I always get excited because it's like there's going to be somebody new that I don't know that's going to turn me out.
Yeah.
And honey, it's Lacretta Nicole in the role. What is your character's name again?
Lavora Verona.
Lavora Verona, the sad disco singer, forced to go run across the seas to figure out what she's going to do with her life and save her career.
Yes.
Oh my God! So Miss Lacretta, tell me, how did you get involved in this crazy show?
Oh, well, I did a production of a show called This One Girl's Story at Gay Fest, and Seth Rudetsky happened to be an audience there and saw the show and, you know, pocketed that performance away. And I remember we were all standing out in the lobby, and he walked past, and one of the producers was like, and he said, "Good job, bravo." And that was it. And I was like, oh, thank you. But he was still walking, so I didn't really get to connect.
Just being Seth.
Right. And so the producer who was standing next to me was like, do you know who that is? And I was like, no. He's like, that was Seth Rudetsky. I was like, oh my God, that was Seth Rudetsky. Like, I had never really seen him to put the name and the face together. Exactly. And so I was like, oh my God, I just got a compliment from Seth Rudetsky. Fast forward, and here we are 5-6 years later.
Wow. That's Miss Lacretta Nicole with me here on the Curtain Call. And we're in the hollowed hallways of the Nederlander Theater here in New York City as she gets herself ready to sort of what we call the 2-show day in the matinee world on Wednesday. How much fun are you having doing this role? Because from where I was sitting in the audience, I was tickled. So
I'm having a blast. It's so much fun. And just like when I'm not on stage, I'm having fun listening to what's going on stage. When I am on stage, it's just that energy between myself and whoever I'm performing with and the dog.
My partner was very upset because he was like, make sure you see the dog.
Oh, I wish I should have brought her over. My little Pomerpodian.
I love it. But you're in the show, like, okay, so this is your first Broadway show, right?
Correct.
Okay, so this is your first Broadway show. And you look across the table, Reed, and there's Seth Rudetsky.
Correct.
There's Faith Prince.
Correct.
There's Adam Pascal. Like, what do you say to yourself when you know, just that alone is enough for you to go, oh, wow, okay.
I reminded myself to have a hearty breakfast because, you know, if I was going to swoon, I didn't want to pass all the way out.
Right.
And
well,
just, that's okay.
We both get hot. Well, Adam Pascal called me. No,
oh, Jesus, Lord. Just so charming and kind. And always like a pat on the arm or a touch on the back whenever he passes. It's just a very nice man. And everybody is just so kind. And, you know, I went to school to get training, and that's not the end of it, but like this is like a doctorate now, because with all of these fantastic folks that I get to share the stage with, and I just watch them, and you know, I've had so many great conversations with all of them about their craft and moving forward and going deeper, and it's been a dream.
I love it. That's Miss Lacretta Nicole with me here on the Curtain Call, and you know, laughing and marveling. So you were saying you're talking to these great people. What kind of advice have you gotten from, let's say, like Faith Prince? What has she said to you that just kind of like, because she's a nut job in general, and in the show she's just like, oh my God, she's everything in the show.
Yeah.
So for you, what is it that what did she say to you? What's like one of the kindest things she said to you since you've been working?
Well, because she asked me, so how long have you lived here? And I said, 10 years. And she says, you know what? That's about the same time that I made my breakthrough as well. So I was like, whoa! So I guess I'm on the right path then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God. I mean, I don't know what it's like. You show up for work every day and you have this little pocket, Carrie Butler. I forgot, you know, who every moment throughout the show, her shirts and skirts get shorter. I'm like, what is she doing? But you guys, it looks like you're having so much fun. How much fun is it for you to have this be your debut?
Oh, I mean, it's perfect. And when other people would ask me that, I was like, because I've lived with this character for 5, 6 years, you know, it took a lot of the pressure and anxiety off of me, because it's like, you know her, you know the show, you know your arc. So if anything goes wrong, you know, you can find your way. But if this were Medea, if this were Titus Andromeda, you know, any deep, dark drama, that I think I would have been more intimidated about being my opening, my debut, than with this.
Well, you know what? It's the most delicious debut ever. You know what I mean? It's sort of like the thing is that I feel like this is one of those shows where you get to see just like a splinter of the talent that is Miss Lacretta Nicole. I have to keep saying it like Miss Lacretta Nicole.
Yes, because Lacretta, Lucretia.
I went to school with Lucretia. I was all excited. I was like, she was so much fun. It's like, but that's not how she spells her name. Damn. But again, you're in this crazy period. It's like so preparing for this, which disaster films did you go to for your own prep?
Well, when I worked on Disney Cruise Lines, I watched Poseidon Adventure on the ship. I don't ever recommend that. No. And before this, I was touring with Book of Mormon, First National Tour, and Flight had come out, and I was like, don't do that. Don't do that, because we fly a lot. Now that I'm on the land, let's see, we just watched the previews for Airport.
Oh, wow.
Airport 75, Airport 77, and I was a wreck just from the previews. It's like,
those were the classics, though, honey.
Not gonna do. Yes, but they were terrifying, and even terrifying with the technology that we have today. Like, I could suspend my disbelief enough to go through this harrowing event with all of these people. Towering Inferno, oh my Lord. Like, I don't want to burn.
Building. No.
Right? That's on fire?
Yeah,
no.
and I can't leave.
I cannot get out of here.
Like, it's so funny, though, because here you are trapped in this wonderful epic piece called Disaster, where I think every show, every movie has been mined for a bit. And I have to say, for you, I hope that you are laughing as much as we are, because girl.
How can you not?
First, she does a thing with the wig at the beginning that you're just like, no, they did not just do that. They just didn't know. They no, I can't. I'm not going to give it away because it's so ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous.
Like now, when it came down to this time when they were reworking the show and rewriting, did you get to contribute any kind of ideas to this whole thing?
No, because I was away, and you know, there have been some other lovely ladies who have gotten to portray Lavora Verona in between, and then, but what I love about Seth and Jack is that they know us so well that as this process was going along, a lot of stuff got tweaked for the better for us individually, because those were our strengths. And so they definitely catered to and played to our strengths.
I love it. Oh my God, Lacretta, Nicole with me here on the Curtain Call, and we're just having a wonderful time. I sit and I marvel because these are these moments for me that I get very excited about getting to do what I do, because here I am sitting inside, like I said, this historic theater space, home of Lena Horne. Oh my God. The lady, come on, and her music.
Now I just want to roll all over the floor now. I didn't know that.
Girl. And you have to have it. First of all, okay, we're going to take a side note here on the Curtain Call because I got to school her.
Yes, please.
You must, if you don't have it, before I walk out of here, you will get my email, and I will make sure that you have The Lady and Her Music.
Yes.
Both discs.
Please.
1 and 2.
Oh my God.
For you to have in the dressing room while you're here. Because I'm telling you, first of all, Seth will gag just at the fact that you have it.
Right.
They all up in here rent. Yes. I'm thrilled.
Yes.
We love
but
rent.
we talk about Barbara too.
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand.
Yeah, but come on.
But we haven't gotten back to Lena yet.
Lena, Lady in Her Music. All right, so again, this is what we do here on the Curtain Call when I have these moments to meet people like Miss Lacretta Nicole, and I get to bond, even though, because again, when I walked in, the first thing I did was give her a big old hug, and everybody was like, oh my God, do you guys know each other? And we were like, no. No, that's what we do.
Well, why not?
Why not? And again, because you do something that brings me such joy as somebody who sits in the audience and watches things like this. For yourself, what's bringing you joy right now?
Well, I mean, the bare bones of it is employment.
Got to make them 20 weeks.
Number one, yes.
Got to get those 20
I need some
weeks.
health insurance, Lord, because my back hurts and I got some varicose veins. But also, like, this is a daily masterclass. Like, it's not a cookie cutter night by night performance. Like, we live on that stage, and that's what I love. What else brings me joy? Walking into my dressing room and seeing Jennifer Samard there.
Okay. Will you be my emissary? Because these folks, I love me some you Colgan. I love me some you and everything.
Yes.
That day when I came, I wanted to meet you and her. And I was like, no, I can't go backstage and try to play that. I'm part of the press crowd because they won't know. But the two of you in the show, to me, are little perfect treasures of I didn't know who you really were before that moment. And of course, since I've had time now to go back and research you for these interviews, the two of you on that stage are the most delicious things, and it's so adorable that the two of you have the same dressing room.
Right. Yes. I think we should also do an album together.
Yes.
Don't you? That wouldn't that be fun?
You know what? We could 54 Below it.
Yes.
Well, find Sons 54 Below. You gotta say it right away. We will find Sons 54 Below. I'll call my friend Van Deen over at Broadway Records.
Done.
We'll put a show together. We'll record, and then we have it for posterity.
Yes.
And then you can say, it's that guy that said Lena Horne to me.
Oh, my God.
I love that you didn't know that she was...
I did not know that. Wow. Did not know that. And I have just had stars in my eyes for her for a very long time.
What's been the most exciting thing about who you've been able to meet since the show opened? Because if you go online, you guys, you can see all of the famous people that are just dropping by to say, hey, how you doing? You got a little show here on the Broadway.
Right? So we're just going to come by and see it. And we're going to sit in the audience with the not common people. I love all the audiences.
Y'all know who we talking about. Y'all ain't celebrities.
And it's no big deal. They're just like, hey, we're going to go and have a night out in the theater. And it's so, insert word here. I can't think of it at the moment, but for especially those that are on Broadway and working, and then their night off, they come see us. Like, I really appreciate that. And then they come backstage and they're so sweet and so nice. Donny Osmond. Oh,
come on. I've had a crush on him since I first saw him back in the 70s. And
still looking, in that body though. And just so kind. Yeah. And then, just, what was that? A couple of days ago, getting to sing with France Jolie, whose song I sing in the show. Like, I was over there weeping, on the verge of scream crying, because it was just a mind-blowing moment of what is happening. And I just remember being in San Francisco not long ago with Book of Mormon. Like, And now I'm here. Like, it's just what happened. What just happened?
You know what? This is what happened is you met preparation and opportunity. That's what happened. Yeah. You just got here. You know, you didn't do it on your own.
No,
but you did this with everything that you've been given. Yeah. So what has been like the note from home, from your family? How are they living with mom, with you out here just turning them out every night?
I want to start to cry because my mommy died. And 4 years ago. So, you know, so things are getting, life is getting easier to bear. Right. But I know that she's proud of me, and I know that my family is proud of me, and the family that I've chosen for myself is very proud of me. And it's just keep going. Keep going.
So do you think that the sense of humor, because you clearly have a sense of humor, yes. You look like somebody that I know had we met years ago somewhere else, yes. Doing something else, we would have been in the room, we would have seen each other and clicked and been kiki the whole time. But for you, like, you know, you're thinking about, sort of like you made me think about my mother, because we're now at the anniversary period because I lost both of my parents at the same time, around the same time. And so this is that stretch of time where it's very raw still for me. Yes. But when you stand on that stage every night, do you just sense her here with you?
I don't open myself out that far to that because it is still a little raw, but I definitely still feel her here. You know, when I'm working, and but what I love about our relationship and our bond, you know, when you have been told that you won't have children and then you have a child, there is a bond that's forged that's deeper than some. Right. And even when in that moment I was there, in that moment that she did pass, that sense of still being here never left. Right. And so that is something that I do fear that will happen later in life. But I am blessed to always acknowledge and recognize that I still feel her. And I take comfort in that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. I didn't mean to get all in that zone, but you know what? It's hard for me. But it's hard for me to not respond when it's, you know, I know exactly what that feels like when you're having like these high moments, and somebody like that you know is part of that past is not physically there with you, but you know that they're there when you're doing it. So again, you know, that explains to me why when I walked into the Nederlander Theater, where Disaster is showing 8 shows a week, along with this amazing cast of people that we mentioned, Adam Pascal, Carrie Butler, Faith Prince, Roger Bart. Oh my God, Roger Bart. And Kevin Chamberlain and Seth Rudetsky, of course. Right, oh my God, the cast is just—it's a wonderful, wonderful cast, and it's such a fun show. And it's, you know, but again, as I said, what I think immediately, it's sort of like, this is how you know when things have nothing to do with who you are, and it's the world that's doing whatever. But when I walked in, her man, you know, these people are asking, why is it that we just hugged each other when we didn't know each other? It's like, now I know why. Yeah. Now I know why. Yeah. So I feel like at this point now, for you, if you guys are listening, I hope that you have decided to explore everything that is Miss Lacretta Nicole, especially her Law and Order SVU where she was flirting. See? Because I was looking, honey.
You sure did.
Ooh.
Oh, Danny Pino. Danny Pino, where are you? Will you come and see this show, please?
Oh, my God. Because, she's like, well, you know, it's hard being a mother. I was like, no, she didn't. I live for that.
Oh, my goodness. And there are some juicy, someone has some outtakes of us just riffing on a theme. And if I could get my hands on those, like, we had a lot of fun. Everybody was so kind. Kelly Geddes, Danny Pino, I had the scene with them. And over the course of a couple of hours, like, we really connected with each other, which you have to do. And that was my first step over into film. So, you know, I was terrified that, you know, I was going to be too big being a theater actor. I was going to be too big, or I would come off too deadpan because I'm trying for the nuances. But
I just want you to see my curl. a close-up of the curl.
But there is a beautiful moment in there where there were lines and they cut the lines because my face had said enough. And so that's what, that's why I watch these people, because they cross that line from film to television and theater all the time. And so, it's nice for me to not have to go down to Actors Access or Actors Connection and take a class when I can take it with them right there.
And get her paycheck. How you doing?
Hey!
Because the sister got to get paid. Oh, my God. So, again, Miss Lacretta Nicole, go to lacrettanicole.com. You can find everything you want to find out about her there.
I'll update it soon, I promise.
Well, you know what? She's busy. So, do you know what I'm saying?
It still says Book of Mormon, but I'm working on it.
You know what?
I haven't even played video games since I've been home.
Wow. But I mean, here you are making your Broadway debut. Yeah. So congratulations to you. And again, guys, go to disasterthemusical.com and look for ways to get tickets. So if you're coming to New York City to see a fun show. I know that again, Book of Mormon, that's what she came out of, because you can't get tickets. But, and I don't even talk to people about Hamilton. Like, I just don't even mention Hamilton.
No, I maybe next year I'll be able to get in and go see that. I can go by their box office now and be like, hey, when can I get in?
I work here too.
December 2017. Let me just go ahead and get that ticket now.
I want to do it now. I want to seal that because I want to make sure I'm here for that.
Exactly.
The 60th cast change. But still... Too much. So again, Lacretta Nicole, thank you so much for spending time with me here on The Curtain Call. Go to lacrettanicole.com to find out more about everything that's happening with Lacretta.
You can find me on Twitter.
What's your Twitter handle?
@Lacretta Nicole.
That's easy.
That's real easy. As long as you know how to spell it.
Exactly.
I think it'll help you though, right?
I think
did you mean Lacretta Nicole? And they'd be like, oh yeah, that one.
Exactly. Don't you love when they do that?
Yeah.
Have you been verified yet? Are you blue checked yet?
How do I get a blue check?
I don't know. There's some service you're supposed to go to.
I need to find that service. I just want a blue check just because.
Because Beyonce got one.
Oh, she does?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know, right?
Didn't know that.
Oh my God, this woman, I love her already. So again, go to lacrettanicole.com, go to disasterthemusical.com to find out about tickets. Come find me, Keith Price, curtaincall.com. Oh my God, it's just, again, thankful that I'm getting to have this moment with someone who is so adorable. And you guys, I'm telling you, come just to watch what they do with her wigs through the show. If you don't see anything else, and her shoes.
My towering inferno shoes.
Oh my God.
They're 5 stories high. Oh my God. Because I'm short.
But she's giving it to you, honey. Giving it to you. Oh my God. So again, you can't go wrong. So any chance you get, find us on The Curtain Call because you never know who you're going to